Hello students, so today we are going to start a new chapter, that is chapter number 4, quadratic equations. So here, first let us try to know about what is meant by this quadratic equations. So quadratic equation, it is the form of an algebraic expression where the variable, it consists of the degree, that is 2. The variable consists of degree, that is 2, and equations, as I have said you in the previous chapter also, equation, it consists of an equal sign. Equation, it consists of an equal sign, and quadratic equation means where the power of the variable it is 2. That means the degree of the variable it is 2. Suppose if we are saying for the variable x, then if I say about one example of a quadratic equation, then we can say 2x squared plus 4x is equal to 2, or is equal to 0 also you can write. Now equation, it means equal, and quadratic means where the variable consists of the power, that is the variable has the power 2. The degree of the variable it is 2. So now it is a quadratic equation. Now when we are saying about the general form of this quadratic equation, how we can obtain the general form of this quadratic equation? The general form of quadratic equation it is x square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Here a, b and c, they are real numbers. A, b and this c also, they are real numbers. That means there are some numbers which consist of, it can be fractional also, it can be integers also, that means plus minus sign also it can carry. Now this x, it has power 2, that is the degree of the variable here it is 2. So it is the general form that we generally use for quadratic equation. And the value of this a, it is not equal to 0. A, it is not equal to 0. Because if we are writing the value for a as 0, then 0 into x square. So here x square value will be changed into 0. So x, where a cannot be 0. So remember, this is the general form that we are going to use, that is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Now this quadratic equations, we can use it in our real life also. Suppose if I will say you about the area of this room. Area of your rooms, which is in the form of a rectangular shape. If I will say you the area of this room, the area of this room is 100 meters square, and what will be the length and breadth of this room if some conditions is given, like if I will say you the length is twice of the breadth and one more than the breadth. If I will say this is the breadth and this is the length, if I will say you that the length is one more than twice of the breadth, that means if I will say you breadth we are taking it as x, then length will be twice of breadth, that is 2x, and one more than it, that means plus 1. This will be the form. Now area, it is given 100 meters square. So how we can form the equation, that is, we know that the area of a rectangle, it is area of rectangle, it is length into breadth, and area of rectangle, it is length into breadth. Here the area, it is given 100 meter, area it is given 100 meters square, 100 meters square, and length into breadth, that means length here it is 2x plus 1, so 2x plus 1 multiplied by breadth, that is x, multiplied by this x. Now brackets, then x will be multiplied with this 2x, so x into 2x will get 2x square. Again x will be multiplied with this 1 also, so x into 1, so we'll get here x is equal to 100. Now 2x square plus x, 100 when we are transferring it will change into minus 100 is equal to 0. Now it forms a quadratic equation because it is of the form ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Here the sign may be different, here it is minus, here we wrote in our general form plus, but it can be different. No problem with that sign, but it is of the form that is ax square plus bx plus c. So now we can obtain the value of this x by using some methods, that is some formulas, like by factorization method we can obtain it. We will come across this factorization method also in our next exercise, that is exercise 4.2. In our first exercise we are going to discuss about how to identify whether it is a quadratic equation or not. But in our later exercises we will come across how we will solve this and we will find the values. That is by factorization method. We will come across factorization method. We will come across first one, that is factorization method in our later exercise. The next thing that we will come across is completing the square method. Completing the square method. And the last thing that we are going to discuss in the last exercise, we will come across quadratic formula. We will come across quadratic formula also there. So in exercise 4.2 we will discuss about this factorization method. This factorization method we have discussed in linear equation also, that is in chapter 3. We have learned this about this factorization method. The same factorization method also we are going to use here. Now in our first exercise we are just going to discuss about this general form, whether it is of this form or not, that is ax square plus bx plus c. If it is in this form, that is ax square plus bx plus c, then that equation we can say that it is a quadratic equation. But if the power of the variable, that means the power of the variable, the degree of that variable, if it is not 2, if it is other than 2, then that is not a quadratic equation. So remember, what is quadratic equation? A quadratic equation is an algebraic expression where the variable consists of the degree, that is the power of 2, and it has equal sign in it, because equation means equal sign in it. So remember this general form and remember what we are discussing, what is the concept behind it, what we are going to learn in this chapter. So let us start with our first exercise where we will come across identification of these quadratic equations. So let us start with our exercise 4.1. So exercise 4.1, question number B1, check whether the following are quadratic equations. We are asked to check whether the given equations here, it is a quadratic equation or not. So we know that the general form it is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. If it is of this form, then we can say that it is a quadratic equation. So here let us try to solve it. Option number 3 here, x minus 2 under bracket, again x plus 1 under bracket, x minus 1 to the whole bracket, again x plus 3. So x minus 2 to the whole bracket x plus 1 is equal to x minus 1 to the whole bracket, again x plus 3. Now we will remove these brackets and then we will solve. So first this x will be multiplied to this whole term, that is x plus 1. Again minus 2 will be multiplied with this whole term, that is x plus 1. So here x into x plus 1, again minus 2 also will be multiplied with this x plus 1. In the same way on the right hand side also we will do the same thing, that is x will be multiplied with x plus 3 and minus 1 also will be multiplied with this x plus 3 term. That is x we are multiplying with this whole term and again minus 1 also we are multiplying with this whole term. Now we will remove this bracket, that is x will be multiplied with this x and again with plus 1 also. So x into x will get here x square, again x into 1 will get here x, minus 2 into x will get here 2x, minus into plus minus 2 into 1 will get here 2, equal to x into x will get here x square, again x into 3 will get here plus 3x. In the same way minus 1 into x will get here x, minus into plus will get here minus, 1 into 3 will get here 3. So let us try to bring this all terms to the left hand side, that is on one side. So x square plus x minus 2x minus 2 plus x square we are bringing, it will change into minus x square. Plus 3x will change into minus 3x. Minus x will change into plus x. Minus 3 will change into plus 3 is equal to, nothing is left on the right hand side, so it is equal to 0. Now x square and minus x square plus x square and minus x square, both the values are same and the sign is opposite, so we can cancel them. That means if I will say you that is 5 minus 5, here it is plus, here it is minus 5, then the value will be 0 itself, that is 5 minus 5, it is 0. So we have just cancelled them. Now here plus x minus 2x, again minus 3x plus x. So here plus x and plus x will get here 2x. Minus 2x minus 3x will get here minus 5x, because minus into minus it is plus, 3 plus 2 it is 5, and x. Again minus 2 plus 3. So plus into minus it is minus, so 3 minus 2 will get here 1. Sign of greater integer is plus, so plus 1 is equal to 0. Now 2x minus 5x will get here minus 3x plus 1 is equal to 0. Now whether it is a quadratic equation or whether it is of the form that is ax square plus bx plus c or not, that is, here we can see the variable is x and the power here it is 1. So it is not a quadratic equation. Hence it is not a quadratic equation. Now let me show you another option from same question number 1. Now let me show you option number 8, that is x cube minus 4x square minus x plus 1 is equal to x minus 2 to the whole cube. X cube minus 4x square minus x plus 1 is equal to x minus 2 to the whole cube. So here we will use one formula, that is a minus b to the whole cube. We will use this formula, that is equal to a cube minus b cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square. This is the formula that we are going to use here. So here x cube minus 4x square minus x plus 1, here it is of the form that is a minus b to the whole cube. So we will use this formula, that is a is here x, so x cube minus b, here it is 2, so 2 to the whole cube minus 3 into a square, that is x square into again b, here it is 2, so 2 again plus 3 into a, here it is x, so x into again b square, b here it is 2, so 2 is 2 square. So we got in this way. Now we will solve it again, that is x cube minus 4x square minus x plus 1 is equal to, let us multiply them and remove the powers here, that is x cube will get here x cube minus 2 cube, that means 2 is multiplied 3 times, that is 2 into 2 into 2, so 2 into 2 4 into 2 will get here 8 minus 3 into x square into 2, so 3 into 2 will get here 6 x square plus again 3 into x into 2 square, so 3 into x into 2 square, it is 4. Now again x cube minus 4x square minus x plus 1 is equal to x cube minus 8 minus 6x square plus 3 into 4, it is 12x. Now we will bring these terms on the left hand side. So here cube minus 4x square minus x plus 1 minus x cube plus x cube we are bringing, then it is minus x cube, minus 8 will change into plus 8, minus 6x square will change into plus 6x square, plus 12x will change into minus 12x is equal to, nothing is left now, 0. So here plus x cube and minus x cube we can cancel it because both the values are same and the sign is opposite. Now minus 4x square plus 6x square. So minus into plus, it is minus. So 6 minus 4 will get here 2x square. Sign of greater integer is plus, so plus. Now minus x, again minus 12x. Minus into minus, it is plus. So x plus 12x will get here 13x, and the sign of greater integer is minus. That minus we will write it. Now again, the numbers that are left here, 1 and 8. So 1 plus 1 and plus 8 will get here plus 9 is equal to 0. Now, whether it is a quadratic equation or whether the variable it has power 2 or not. And we can check with this general form also, that is ax square. Here also it is ax square plus bx plus c. That means minus 13x, it is in the form of bx, and 9 is in the form of c, is equal to 0. Hence, we can write here, it is a quadratic equation. So in this way, the remaining options also you can check whether it is a quadratic equation or not. If the variable consists of power 2, then you can directly say that the given equation it is a quadratic equation. So now let me show you question number 2. Now here question number 2, represent the following situations in the form of quadratic equations. We are asked to represent this given situations in the form of a quadratic equation. Some word problems are given and we are asked to represent it in the form of a quadratic equation. We'll just represent it in the quadratic form equation, integers or such things. So now let us try to form the quadratic equations of these given situations. Option number 2 here I have taken. Option number 1, it is same with the example that I have shown you, that is about the length and breadth. Now let me show you here question number 2. The product of two consecutive positive integers is 306. We need to find the integers. So here consecutive positive integer, what does it mean? It means that it is in the sequence. Like if I will say you about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on. They are consecutive positive integers. That means all are plus and it is continuous. Now 1 and next it is 2, next it is 3. Now how we are obtaining this? First one is 1. Next 2, how we are obtaining? 1 plus again 1 we are adding to get the next number, that is 2. Now with this 2, again we will add 1 in order to get the next number, that is 3. Again in this 3, if we add 1, we will get the next continuous number, that is 4. In the same way, if I will say about for x, the next positive integer will be x plus 1. Alright. Again the next, if I will say here, then again whatever answer we will get, that one we will add again 1. In the same way, we will take the consecutive positive integers as x and x plus 1. So let the integer be x and integer be x plus 1. Now what did it say? That product of these two numbers, product of these two consecutive numbers, it is 306. Now according to the question, product of these two, that is x into x plus 1, product of these two numbers, that is x plus 1 and x, if we are multiplying them, the answer it is 306. It is said. So here we will remove this bracket, that is x into x will get here x square plus x into 1 will get here x is equal to 306. Now x square plus x minus 306 plus 306, we are transferring on the left hand side, it is changed into minus 306 is equal to, nothing is left, so it is 0. So now whether this is in the form of a quadratic equation or not, that is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Yes, it is in the form of a quadratic equation. So this is the required quadratic equation for this given situation. Now let me show you option number 3. So option number 3 here, it is said Rohan's mother is 26 years older than him. The product of their ages in years 3 years from now will be 360. We would like to find Rohan's present age. That means we are asked to find the age of Rohan and his mother. But in the first question itself, we can find it that we are asked to represent only in the form of a quadratic equation. So we will just form the quadratic equation, we will not find the answer for it. What will be their ages? So here first we will take it as let Rohan's age, present age, be x years. Now for his mother, what did he say? Rohan's mother is 26 years older than him. So if his present age is x years, then his mother's age will be x plus 26 years, because his mother is 26 years older than him. So and his mother's present age is equal to x plus 26 years. Now, what is the situation given here? It is the product of their ages 3 years from now. That means if we are saying about 3 years from now, then plus 3, we will have to add plus 3 to both their present ages. So 3 years from now, what will be Rohan's age? So Rohan's age is equal to x plus 3 years, and his mother's age will be, his mother's present age is x plus 26. Again, we need to add 3 more here, because we are talking about 3 years from now. Now, years, then x plus 26 plus 3, it is 29 years. Now, it is the age of Rohan after 3 years, and this is the age, that is x plus 29 is the age of his mother after 3 years. Now, what it is said that the product of their ages after 3 years, 360. So here, according to the question, product of their ages, that means x plus 3 multiplied by x plus 29 is equal to 360. That is the given condition. That means product of their ages after 3 years from now will be 360. So let us try to form whether we will get the equation or not. So since it is said about to form the equation, quadratic equation, so definitely we will get a quadratic equation after solving. So let us solve it. So here x will multiply with this whole term, that is x is multiplied with x plus 29. Again plus 3 is multiplied with the whole term, that is x plus 29. That is equal to 360. Now we will remove the bracket, x into x will get x square. Again x into 29 will get here plus 29x, plus 3 into x will get here 3x, plus 3 into 29. So let us multiply here 29 into 3. 9 into 3, 27, 7, 29, 3 to the 6 plus 2, 8. So we got here 87 is equal to 360. Now x square plus 29x and 3x, we can add them. So 29 plus 3 will get here 32x. 32x plus 87. Let us transfer this on the left. 360 is equal to 0. Now x square plus 32x plus into minus, it is minus. So 360 minus 87. So 360 will subtract 87 from it. Now here 0 minus 7 we cannot, we will take one from here. 10 minus 7, it is 3. Now here it is left with 5. So we will take one more from here. 15 minus 8, we will get here 7. Here it is left with 2. Now we got here 273, and the sign of greater integer is minus, then is equal to 0. Now it is of the form, that is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So this is our required answer, that is in the form of a quadratic equation. Now let me show you option number 1. So next, question number 4 here. A train travels a distance of 480 km at a uniform speed. If the speed had been 8 km per hour less, it would have taken 3 hours more to cover the same distance. We would need to find the speed of the train. Here some condition it is given, that is a train is traveling at a uniform speed. It is traveling at a uniform speed and it covers 480 km. This is the distance it is covering, that is 480 in a uniform speed. 480 km distance it is covering at a uniform speed. Now if the speed is less by 8 km per hour, if the speed is less by 8 km per hour, the same distance it is covering, that is 480 km. But here one thing we will have to know here, that is if here it is covering x km per hour, that means the speed here it is x km per hour, and if it is reduced, the speed is reduced by 8 km per hour, then it will be x minus 8 km per hour. But here the condition that we can come across here it is the time. The time taken here, it will be different. That means here if it is traveling at 100 km per hour, if I will say you, if it is traveling at 100 km per hour and it takes suppose 5 hours to cover 480 km. Now if the speed is reduced, then the time taken will increase, because the speed here it is reduced. To cover the same distance, the time will increase because the speed is reduced here. It may take around 6 hours. Now we need to find whether it will form a quadratic equation or not. The condition here it is given, at uniform speed it covers 480 km, and if the speed is reduced by 8 km per hour, then whether it will form a quadratic equation or not. So now let us try to find the equations. So we will let the uniform speed of the train be x km per hour. Now if the speed is reduced by 8 km per hour, if the speed is reduced by 8 km per hour, then speed is equal to, then speed here it will be equal to x minus 8 km per hour. That will be the speed after it reduces the speed by 8 km per hour. Now the total distance here is, the total distance here it is 480 km. That is the total distance. So here we will use one formula, that is time is equal to distance by speed. We'll use this formula. So here for the first condition, as per given conditions. So we'll take both the conditions together here. For the first condition, if we are placing the formula for time is equal to distance by speed, then let us take T1. That is, for the first condition, T1, it is equal to distance covered here, it is 480 kilometer. So 480 by speed. When it is traveling in uniform speed, then it is x kilometer per hour. Now for second condition, the distance covered it is same. And the speed here it is reduced, that is x minus 8 kilometer per hour. That is the reduced speed. Now among this T1 will take more time. Here, as I have said you, here if it is taking 5 hours, then here definitely it will take more hours because the speed is reduced here. So here we will write, according to the question, what it is said, if the speed is reduced by 8 km per hour, then it takes 3 hours more. That means the difference of their time, it is equal to 3 hours. The difference of their time, it is equal to 3 hours. So we can write, this will take more time. So we'll write here, difference of this T2 minus T1. Difference of their time, that means greater time minus smaller time. That means the greater time here is speed is less, so time will take more. So T2 minus T1 will be equal to 3 hours. Why? Because if the speed is reduced by 8 km per hour, then the time taken here it is 3 hours more. So for T2, the value here it is 480 by x minus 8 minus T1 here it is 480 by x. It is equal to total time reduced here it is 3 hours. Now let us try to form the equation here. So 480 by x minus 8 minus 480 by x. Here we can see that 480 is common here. So we'll take 480 as common. Now what is left? 480 we are taking common. So here it is 1 left here. So 1 by x minus 8 minus 480 we are taking common. So here it is left with 1 by x is equal to 3 hours. So now 480 is multiplied here. When we are transferring on the other side, it will change into divide. So here inside the bracket we will solve first. That is 1 by x minus 8 minus 1 by x is equal to 3 divided by 480, because 480 is multiplied with this term. When we are transferring on the other side, it will change into divide. So here we can cancel by 3. So 3 ones are 3. 3 ones are again 3. 4 minus 3, 1. That one is carried here. 18. So 3 6 are 18 and this 0. Now here it is fractional form. So we'll take the LCM. LCM of x minus 8 and x will be the product of it. That means x minus 8 into again x, their product. Now upside what we will get here? 1 by x minus 8 when we are multiplying with x minus 8 into x. When we are multiplying, what we will get? This one and this one will be cancelled. 1 into x will get here x. So here x minus, now 1 by x, when we are multiplying 1 by x with the LCM, that is x minus 8 into again x, then x and x will be cancelled here. 1 into x minus 8 will get here the same result, that is x minus 8 is equal to, here what is left? That is 1 by 160, 1 by 160. Now x will remove this bracket, minus x, minus into minus, plus 8 by, let us multiply this one also, let us remove this bracket also. So x into x will get here x squared minus 8 into 8, x will get here 8x is equal to 1 by 160. Now x minus x we can cancel it because both are same and the signs are opposite. So here 8 is left. 8 by x square minus 8x is equal to 1 by 160. Now we will cross multiply them and we'll solve it. So here we'll get, that is, x square minus 8x will be multiplied with this one. So we'll get the same result, that is x square minus 8x is equal to 8 into 160. 8 into 160. So now x square minus 8x is equal to 8 into 160. Let us multiply 160 with this 8. So 8 into 0, 0. 8 into 6 will get here 48. 4 in hand. 8 into 1, 8 plus 4, 12. So we got here 1280. Then x square minus 8x minus 1280 is equal to 0. This is our required quadratic answer. That means x square minus 8x minus 1280 is equal to 0. So in this way we can form our quadratic equation. So that is the end of our exercise, that is exercise 4.1. Thank you so much.